Hello there, and welcome to the six-figure strategy. If the audio is loud and clear, just let me know in the chat. And meanwhile, I will do a quick check myself. Yes, so I think the audio is good. It should be loud and clear. If you're watching this live, give me a hashtag live. I can already see Jimmy uh, live with us. Give me a hashtag. Awesome. Andrea's live. If you're watching the replay, give me a hashtag replay. Very good. So we are good to go. So how did you enjoy the last training on identity and mindset? Okay, that is the foundation because if you want to build this into a full-time remote career, you can't skip. Okay, you can't skip the mindset and identity part. You have to be that person, okay, that's worthy of these goals. Okay, so if you have missed that, you haven't seen that, give me a hashtag identity, and then I will forward the last training on identity and mindset to you. Okay, otherwise today we're gonna cover the six-figure strategy. Okay, and here is what today's training is going to solve. Okay, if you're watching live, give me a hashtag live. If you're watching the replay, give me a hashtag replay. So this is what I've been getting from you lately. Uh, it seems that a lot of closes that come from different programs. Okay, you guys are like, I have been through all these uh, closer training programs, and I don't know how to stand out. How many of you relate to this problem? Give me a hashtag branding in the chat. Okay, where you feel like we all learn the same thing, we all say the same thing, and initially it was great because we were learning, but now that we are out in the market, there is a problem because we all look and sound the same. And how do I express myself? How do I differentiate myself? Right? And even when I do manage to land interviews, I stammer, I stutter, I don't know what to say. I don't know how to present myself. I don't know how to differentiate myself once again. If the interviewer asks, how are you different? It's like I was taught perhaps to redirect them. I don't know. I was taught to answer with a certain script, a certain template. And I can see a few closers, when they comment and stuff, they are using templates, okay, that their coach taught them. And you think it looks cool, okay, but then it's no longer cool, and we can obviously see everyone using the same template. And at the end of the day, if you are taking these kind of plug and play templates, and deep down you know that other than the templates, there's no other way for you to differentiate yourself, okay, then I'm afraid you might need to change your strategy, especially if you have been commenting and orbiting around in these groups and still you have no clear way to differentiate yourself. Okay, and then after today's examples, you will see exactly what I mean. Okay, and the other possibility is you already are in a team, you're already closing. Okay, but the funnel is not working. You know who you are. The lead flow is not consistent. the influencer is not ideal, and you're not even doing closing work. You're doing like cold calling, you're doing like random labor kind of thing. And the real reason you're not pivoting out is because you think you won't get a better influencer. You're afraid to leave the team. But the real problem is you're not happy with that income ceiling. So give me an update, whether you're watching live or the replay. Give me an update and let me know which category are you. Are you number one, number two, or number three? Okay, pick the one that's most relevant to you. Let me have a feel of where you guys are at and type it in the comments. Okay, even if you're watching the replay, give me a one, two, or three. Okay, whichever one you are, this training is going to solve that problem. So I see Jimmy is in category one. Okay, now does this sound like you, where you've invested in all these closer programs, and sure, they taught you the sales skills, how to set the agenda, how to redirect people. You guys like redirect so much that I can't even have a proper conversation with you sometimes. Have you had breakfast? I'm not sure. What do you mean? Okay, so you have all the sales skill, uh, you have all the structure, right? The frameworks, the emerald stuff, and that's all great. But when you go into the market, you don't know what stands out. You don't know what is your unique selling point. Okay, what I teach my students is what I call your unique selling theme, okay, or your unique selling brand. What makes you Jimmy Lohr unique? What makes you Andrea Lam unique? Not your program, not the program that you come from. Okay, awesome. I see Sally has joined the chat. What is up, Sally? Welcome. Good morning to you. I think this might be your first time joining my training. So awesome to see you. So uh, watch the replay because I think you missed a couple of minutes in the beginning where I talk about the different categories. Okay. And then when you are presenting yourself on your social media accounts, it's like, I don't know what to create. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to post to express myself. And I can see some closers, they are actually posting like 2, 3, 5 times a day, but it's it's not helping because you are posting what is fun, what is relevant, and what is important to you. Okay, but you're not able to sell your brand. You're not able to communicate that value, right? Or some of you are saying, oh, yes, my coach does talk about mindset. My coach does talk about branding, but it is theory. When I look at their page, they don't even do it. Their mindset is of theory. They haven't closed full time. I don't even know what they have closed. Their theory is great. They probably had some training to talk about mindset and branding, but they didn't do it. And they didn't go from where I want to go, which is I'm stuck. I'm either stuck figuring out how to play this game, or I am stuck uh, under an income ceiling, and my coach is just teaching theory. They haven't been through the path where I go from stuck to actually closing full time. And I am not talking about selling closer training to closers. That doesn't count. Okay, I want to see someone, okay, that has no sales experience, that's able to consistently get influencer at will. You know what I'm saying? Consistently get influencer at will because they have a solid strategy and then close their way to 6 figures selling different niches. Okay, fitness, relationships, mindset, internet marketing, okay, solar panels, or whatever. then I think they're qualified to sell closer training to closers. Otherwise, that doesn't count. The closers are also desperate for help, right? You sell them the training and then they get stuck. That doesn't count. So I want to see the demonstration. And if you want this kind of demonstration from example, where the coach doesn't throw the theory at you and then expect you to do it, but the coach do it and hold your hand to show you how to do it. If you are looking for this kind of demonstration, give me a hashtag demonstration in the chat right now. Because I am not a guru. I'm one of you. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know how to do this. So my problems, my questions are the same as you. So I know what you're going through. Okay, and I don't think it's fair that, these coaches, they just give us a bunch of theories. Hey, if today you wanted to, you can also go out there and teach theory, right? How is that fair? Anyone can teach theory. So me being a closer like you, I'm the exact same thing as you, okay? It's nothing special about me. I want to know. Teach me. Show me how to close full time. You see, no matter how hard you and I try to role play, no matter how hard we try to absorb the theory that coaches throw at us, are we able to present ourselves in a clear way that attract influencers? Full stop, period. I don't want like posting is not branding. Any Tom, Dick, and Harry can just spam posts, right? Why do we create posts? We are not trying to tell the influencer what kind of food we eat. We're not trying to tell the influencer every rant that goes through our mind, right? The end goal, okay, type end goal in the chat. The end goal is to attract qualified influencers. True or false? True or false? Even if those of you are already closing, if you want to pivot out and get a better influencer, it's still to brand and express yourself in the way that attracts influencers, right? This is what I call the strategy. Okay, this is what we call the strategy. So I want to give a huge shout out to Jimmy. I think his performance has been incredible. He has been attending all of our live trainings week after week. He has joined one of my programs, and he's putting in the effort daily to upgrade himself. Okay, and this kind of fighting spirit is not something I see often. Okay, most closers are just like asking me for a job, and hey, I'm not the job guy. Don't ask me for jobs. Okay, you have to earn these opportunities and don't ask for handouts. And that's exactly what Jimmy is doing. And we don't just want any influencer, right? We want qualified. We want qualified influencers because we don't want to join a team and then realize that we probably should not have joined the team. Okay, some of you say I am able to land interviews, but I can't pass them. Okay, this one also goes into strategy. Okay, if you are thinking in the team, I can't actually perform and stay at the level. Okay, this one could be a mindset and identity problem. So you might need to watch the previous training. Okay, if you feel that I have everything dialed in and I'm stuck under an income ceiling, okay, this one goes under skill and performance. Okay, that one is the next training. Okay, so keep a lookout for that. Okay, today we're going to focus on strategy. My first question to you today is, if I Google your name, what will I see? Okay, if you type my name in the Google my name, first thing you see, my mindset. Second, my mindset. First thing you see, my website. Second thing, you see my LinkedIn, Facebook. You see all my videos. You see my Jeet Kune Do stuff. You see my YouTube channel. You see my Twitter. You see my martial arts stuff. Okay. So why do I say this? Because you don't think your influencer is going to do a check before they onboard you and hand you their expensive leads. You don't think your sales recruiter or your sales director is going to do a check and see what the hell you actually do. You don't think they're going to do it. You can't skip this question. Second question I have for you. If I go through your social media, what will I see? If I go to your page right now, will I see some funny food photos? Will I see you talking about yourself all the time? Will I see you posting, things that are fun? It's great recreation for you, but to the influencer, it's like, what the hell are you saying? Are you posting irrelevant stuff? Are you not sharing any original thing? Okay. And you just share other people's work because it's easy. Are you just sharing other people's stuff because it's convenient? Okay. Or are you being an original? Do you have actual value on your profile? Substance. You understand what I'm saying? Because they are going to check, you know? So if you can't stand out, maybe this is why. Okay, first, here is what not to do. I don't want to see any unprofessional, unglam photos in your social media. And I'm not talking about just Facebook. Okay, I'm talking about any place you're on, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, YouTube, whatever. As long as you can be found, please. It's no point being so professional here if on TikTok you're doing some stupid shit. Okay, doesn't complete your brand. I don't want to see any unglam photos where you are disheveled. You're completely not in a place to be professional. I don't know. It's like some of you are partying, hanging out with your friends in the garden or whatever, or like random selfies. I think like once a week, twice a week is fine. But if every photo is a selfie, every photo is your food, like why? Are you a food blogger? Right? You're sharing other people's stuff. They stand out. You don't stand out. Unoriginal content or an overall spammy feel of your feed, like one scroll is sufficient to just quickly have a feel of who is this guy about, you know? By doing these things, you are convincing people on why you are not a pro. And no company wants to hand over their precious leads to someone that is not a pro. Okay? Is this clear? Is my explanation clear on what not to do? Because I don't want to see this anymore. If it's clear, give me a clear in the chat. Okay, it only takes a few microseconds to size you up. I'm talking about microseconds. It's the same way. You remember the first time you and I connected on probably Facebook? You saw this Sena guy. What was your first impression of me? Were you like, I gotta block this guy? Were you like, oh my God, it's another internet marketer trying to add me? Or were you like, wait a minute, I think this guy is an asset to my social media. Let me say hi, let me add this guy, right? And chances are it only took you a few microseconds, not even seconds, to decide that I kind of feel like this guy should get a connection with me. All right, if it's clear, give me a clear in the chat so I know that you're following. This is one of my best students, Martine, super high performer. Okay, in the beginning, he wasn't. Okay, in the beginning, he had a lot of limiting beliefs. His paradigm wasn't aligned. He struggled with environment problems, personal problems. Oh man, but today he is a fantastic high performer. This is the standard. You're closing four-figure deals, five-figure deals. You want to become a six-figure closer. I want to see some effort. Don't sit outside in some garden. Don't have some unglam photo of you. You are not on Facebook to party. You are not on social media to have fun and play. I have fun, I play. You see, once every week, I will make like a super stupid post. Uh, maybe like maybe where is it? If you're observant, you see that every Sunday, okay, every Sunday I will make a where is it? This kind. Every Sunday I'll make a stupid post because this is part of my personality. Okay, I have a very, very troll side, and I like to show that, once a week. Okay. But other than that, okay, when I go, I go. Okay, when I'm serious, I am serious. So if everyone is having a regular photo, I ask myself, how am I going to stand out? That is why I made the investment to make sure that when I show up, I am different. I need to have my own style. Martine needs to have his own style. You need to have your own style. So if your photo is generic and everyone is commenting interested, or some of you, your coach is teaching you to paste those kind of copy and paste template, change a few words, say this, sound cool, and they click on your profile photo and it's a regular photo. I'm not saying you have to invest a ton of money just to make yourself look good. That is not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is what element causes your face, your energy to pop out. Because, like I was saying earlier, it only takes a few microseconds to size you up. And this is not just for your profile photo, it's any time you show up. Okay, that X factor, it needs to be there. The more you copy and paste, the more you use plug and play, or the more you get lazy. Okay, if you continue to stick with that strategy, don't ask me, oh, how do I brand myself? Okay, you are already keeping yourself stuck with that old strategy. Make a change, okay, and then you'll see the difference. Okay, every time I show up, this could be a cover photo, this could be a branding piece, this could be on my website. Like once I show up, I make sure that okay, if everyone is wearing a black suit, okay, go to LinkedIn right now. Okay, do a search. See my LinkedIn's well, okay, it does. Okay, go to high ticket closer. Just do a search on high ticket closer. Okay, and then you see all people. Okay, go to page 100. You can go to page 50, you can go to page 150. You'll see everyone is wearing a suit or a shirt. So in my mind, I was like, what do I have that no one else has? Right? So I'm paying homage to my Chinese background, to my martial arts story. I'm playing to my strengths. I'm playing to my unique X factor. So if everyone is going to wear a suit and say, oh, I'm a high ticket closer, help you, blah, 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 and it's all the same copy paste, okay, I say no. I'm going to be the strategic closer or the maestro closer, paying homage to my fencing career, to my martial arts career. It's my story, my values that can benefit your business. So now this got a lot of influencers curious because they are like, if there are 45,000 of high ticket closers that are wearing suits and say the same thing, what is the strategic closing? What is the maestro closer concept about? You understand where I'm going with this? If you're following, give me a hashtag following. This is what I mean when I say play to your strengths, tap into your X factor. Don't be lazy. Don't be generic. Okay, I put in the effort to get dressed up. I put in the effort to present myself. I'm not saying that looks are everything. That's not what I'm saying. Okay, I'm not the most handsome person in the world. Although, if you think I am, give me a handsome in the chat. Okay, eventually you need to back your appearance up with substance. Eventually you need to back your branding up with substance. Okay, you can call yourself the whatever super saiyan closer. In the end, if you have no substance to back it up, okay, then you will sabotage your own brand. Okay. Okay, hope my message and explanation is loud and clear. Okay, no more generic stuff, please. There are so many closers. You try and add me. I want to add you, and I see no proper face. I don't know, are you for real? I don't know if you are a spam profile. I click on your profile and I see all the shares of funny videos, of shorts, of memes. What the hell? How to be a six-figure closer if that is your profile? How can, if I don't even know who you are, how can the influencer trust you? So you spend all day commenting, interested, DM me, I PM you, and you are nobody, no one knows who you are. How does that help? You can screenshot this, okay? If you want the notes to today's training, you want our slides, okay? Comment hashtag slides, okay? Or hashtag notes, okay? And my team will forward it over to you, or you can just screenshot this, paste it on your wall, okay? And I know, okay, a lot of coaches are starting to copy the things I teach, right? Before my work with Bob Proctor came out, okay, no one was talking about mindset. Okay, now all the coaches are talking about mindset. Okay, before I'm talking about branding, no one talk about branding. Now I talk about branding, all the coaches are branding, mindset. So before these spreads, okay, you saw it here first. This is not theory. They're going to teach you the theory, okay? But what I'm going to show you is the demonstration. Leadership, visibility, relationships. In case the words are too small, it's leadership, visibility, relationships. Leadership, visibility, relationships. Burn this into your system, burn this into your mind. If you don't have these three, you don't have a brand. If you don't have these three, you don't have a strategy. and you can consume all the role plays, all the theory you want. At the end of the day, if you don't have leadership, visibility, relationships, you don't have a strategy. Type in the comments. Hashtag leadership, hashtag visibility, hashtag relationships. Great question from Jimmy. If you have these three, what you have will be a six-figure brand. Okay, or a six-figure strategy. That is the purpose of having these three. Okay. Maybe I should just add it in right now. So snaps to Jimmy. Shout out to Jimmy for the brilliant contribution. This will be a six-figure brand. Okay, very good. I see Elaine has made it to the chat. What is up? Elaine is one of my students. In fact, she is one of my best students. Very consistent, fearless woman. Okay. She has the six-figure identity. And she is unique. Yeah? You will never see a copy-paste kind of feel from her. Her energy is great. The attracting influencers, not an issue. Performance, not an issue. Okay, very well done. And inspiration to all the women closers out there. Okay, let's go to leadership. When I say leadership, I'm not asking you to go and lead people, although that's the effect. Okay, people will want to follow you. When I say leadership, what I mean, okay, write this down. Business leader with substance. First of all, no business owner wants to babysit a closer. In their minds, they just need to put you there and you can go because they don't have the time. They need to do other stuff. They don't want to have a closer that they have to check in every day. You know, they need to monitor and babysit. No, they want you to be a business leader. You do things on your own initiative. You know how to solve problems. You have what I call the kung fu, the substance. So many of you, I'm just trying to make a connection. You know, I want to know what are you doing? I want to get some updates. First thing you ask me, do you have a job? Can you give me a job? I'm not doing well. I have no money to pay the bills. I really need a job. Do you have a job? Okay, I'm gonna unfriend you right away. This kind of desperate job mentality. You don't even know me. The first question you ask, do you have a job? That tells me, like, you probably ask the same thing to so many people. Does that help your brand? Is that what your program taught you to do? This kind of mentality is going to push opportunities away. It's this kind of weak mindset is going to push and repel your ideal influencer away. This is, hey, if you had a business, is that who you want to close for you? Come on. I'm sure you don't even want to hire such a closer. So why? Why do you do that? This tells me that the videos and the theories that you study is completely not helping you at all. Otherwise, why do all these closers do that? You must train your skills to the point where when the influencer check you out, they know that, okay, this guy or this girl, this man or this lady can hold the fort, can solve a major business. And most of the time, it's going to be a sales problem in my business. You think they don't have problems? You got to be kidding yourself. Every business has problems. Every business wants a better closer. True or false? So when I say leadership, this is what I mean. I want to see your substance. Because in your mind, it's like, why don't they give me a chance? Right? In your mind, it's like, man, I need a job, I need the income. I already invested, so much money in closing. I invested so much. If only they just give me a chance. Now, of course, you are thinking that, right? Of course, I am thinking that. But get this into your mind. That is completely not what the business owner is thinking at all. That is not what they are thinking. Ask yourself, what problems am I truly able to solve for these businesses? This is what substance does. If you can't solve a problem for the business, why should they give you their attention? Just because you ask? If you can't solve their problems, why should they give you an opportunity? If you can't solve the problems, why should they give you a handout? Who are you to demand for a handout? You might say, hey, how about no, that's not what that is wrong, Sean. What I'm saying is you give me your leads. In exchange, I close for you. Some of you say that, you know, you give me your leads. In exchange, I close for you. That's exactly the same as if I go to a girl and say, hey, how about you marry me and in exchange, I become your husband? Is that is that value? What the hell, man? So your content, when you express yourself online, you can't have that kind of taking energy or taking mentality. You might not say it, but if it is in your energy, people can feel it. You think you think people can't feel it, that's when you're wrong. That's when you're so wrong. People can feel, and it's a funny thing, even though it's on the internet, everyone can feel everyone's intention. So your content has to own this element of leadership. If you don't have this element, no matter how hard you spam whatever techniques, in the end, your intention will leak. And I'm sorry if influencers are not replying you and not giving you a chance, then take it as feedback, okay, on your content. Okay, I see closers posting a shit ton of times every day. So what? What does it solve? What does it solve? Don't post for the sake of posting. But make sure that your profile is a value asset vault. This is what I teach my students. Okay, a value asset vault where every piece of post solves something. Think of how my profile or my group, okay, it's this kind of a source for you. Okay, not all of you are going to join my program today, and that is okay. Still, me being around, I'm here to support you. If you have questions, I'm here for you. My content is here for you. How many free piece of content? And I'm not talking about like webinar shit, like how many free training and programs have I given to you? Right? I am here to lead you. I'm here to serve you. Right? I'm not here to plug some copy paste shit. That would be an insult to you, right? I have respect for my work. I have respect for you. And that's why when I create stuff, I put in my heart. Your profile should have the same standard. Okay. By now, your mind is totally like, how? How I get the theory, like how do I do this? Okay. go to Sena.live. Okay, go to Sena.live/strategic closer, and you will see my beautiful fake account. This is me. Okay, this is not someone else. This is me. It's not my twin. Okay, I want you to add this profile, okay, and say good things about this guy and leave wonderful comments over here. Okay, because this is what I use to demonstrate for my students. It used to be a private profile where I want to demonstrate to my students, how to do it right. Okay, but I've since opened it up because I'm a nice guy. Okay, so if you follow this profile, you will see an exact demonstration of what I was doing in 2018, where if I had to start from scratch all over again with no skill and no experience, okay, this is exactly how I would brand myself, okay, in order to do everything I'm teaching today. And I am sure that your coach is not doing this because they have not done this before. They have not walked this path of living in the jungle with fear, confusion, overwhelm. They're breaking down every day. They don't know what you and I have to go through. So the theories they teach does not help. Okay, or if you want to see the exact thing that I did in 2018 for real, when I had no experience, when I didn't know anything, okay, demonstration. You go to this profile on Instagram and you will see all the things I did that I did not teach from theory. Okay, you check the date, you scroll all the way to the bottom, you see every post I make is unique. It's focused on my brand and how my brand can solve your business problems. Okay, videos like this. Okay, I went to make the effort to go and do it. I express my philosophy on closing. I express my substance. I express my skill. And I'm not talking about myself. I'm talking about how this thing can add value, can solve problems for my influencer. And they see this, they check and they see, and they, okay, I know this guy has his own thing. This guy has his own company. This guy has his own brand. This guy studies. This guy trains. This guy is consistent. Click on the post, you will see the date. Okay, July 19, 2018. That's exactly when I just graduated from our favorite program. And yes, I had no experience, but every day I was branding and positioning the shit out of myself. Do you understand what I'm trying to say right now? Your coach didn't been through this journey of being in the jungle, their theories cannot help you. I'm sorry. Because you can't teach someone what you yourself did not go through. Okay. Element number 2, visibility. This one is simple. Like I said, don't be a ghost profile. Don't be inconsistent. I want 2 to 3 quality posts from you consistently. Will I see that? When you comment, okay, today I can get away with, posting stupid stickers on, on people's profile. Okay, but early on, when I was building my brand, I did not do that. Okay, Andrea is a great example of posting valuable, insightful comments. Okay, Chris Nguyen, if you're watching, like his comments is also deeply well thought out. So you think people don't see, but people are reading, okay, and they know where your substance is at. And each time you comment, they can see you show up. That's why the consistency is key. Okay, if you resonate with this message, give me a consistency in the comments. If you don't have the fitness to show up consistently, this isn't for you. How often you show up, how often are you being seen affects your reach, affects your network. Okay, and all of the help I've ever needed in life, all of the opportunities that I ever needed in life, guess where they came from? They all came from my network. Without my network, I would not have met Carl. Without my network, I would not have met Mark. Without my network, I would not have met Saba. So if you're posting daily, but you're just posting to your group of like 50 friends, then I'm sorry, you are not visible. And like I said, if you think no one is watching, you are wrong. People watch, they just don't engage. A lot of my students, okay, before they join my programs, okay, they don't post, they don't engage, and then suddenly they book a call, they say, I need help, help me join your program. And I'm like, wow, who are you? And they say, oh, I've been following your stuff for so long. Like you said this, you said that, and oh wow, you know all this. Like I can't even remember what I said. They know. And in the same way, people are watching you. It's just that you think they don't know, but they know. Okay. Number three is about relationships. And I keep teaching this, and I still see people doing the opposite. Relationships are all about giving, it's not about taking. Example number one, Carl, my first legit influencer. And this was in 2018 when I just graduated from our favorite program, okay, but I had no experience. And the proof is here. I was posting daily, all right? One day, this guy just messages me and says, these are the onboarding details, these are my company stuff, these are the scripts. You want to close for us? And I was like, is this for real? Like, holy shit. And I checked the company. I was like, oh my God, this is an A plus influencer. It's not one of those influencers where, the funnel is not down in, like they have no leads and you need to set for them, you need to cold call for them. Like this guy, he had all the leads from ads, from webinar. And he was like, I need a closer. I want you to close for me. And I was like, I have no experience. And he was like, that is okay. I can train you because I like your work ethic. So all this thing where I was focusing on giving value, he was watching. So we already had a relationship before I knew we had a relationship. So because of this, I did not have to interview. I did not have to interview. I did not have to comment interested. I did not have to play games. I did not have to use plug and play. I did not have to copy and paste. Okay. Example number two, Mark. And I had to leave this team because I found a better opportunity because my dream was not to close for a marketing company. My dream is to close for mindset. You guys know me. I'm all about the mindset because I needed the mindset to break through in my sports and martial arts career. So becoming a closer, I was like, okay, I already bought so many mindset stuff. Let me close for Bob. And one day, this guy, he saw my work and he was like, I have a great product, but I have no funnel. And I didn't do what like closest. Oh, I disqualified. I disqualified. Hey, if you have no experience and you have no gigs, you can't disqualify people. Okay. So I put in the effort. And over here, I did my share of cold calling. I did my share of cold outreach. I did my share of the manual labor. Why? Because I wanted to learn. I wanted to help him. I didn't want to stay passive, not even for a second. I worked hard to build wherever and whenever I could solve something for his business or optimize something for his business. I put in the work. Okay. And I kept forwarding my work to his assistant called Dana until like 3 months after I joined the team. Then I realized Dana was never his assistant. Dana was his wife, and his wife was the one that told him, go and make Sean your sales director and build a team. So she actually helped me. So together we built a sales director, and that was how I scaled to six figures with a sales team. Okay. My third influencer this year, this was a rare time. I actually went to attack a recruitment post. Same thing. Instead of being passive, I posted in the group. I sent her value stuff. And I want you to understand that the main thing that all three things have in common was that I focused on the relationships. I did not focus on taking. I asked myself, what can I solve for them? In my mind, this guy was going through a lot of headaches. This guy had no idea what internet marketing is. This lady needed the masculine element in her business. And I was like, what can I solve? What can I bring to the table? This is leadership. Showing up daily, that was visibility. Focusing on their success, that was relationships. I focused proactively on giving first. I did not get passive. I did not insult them. I did not insult my work by using copy and paste, plug and play theories, thinking that the magic is in the theory. No, that is BS. If someone is teaching you that, I want you to put on your socks, put on your shoes, okay, do some warm up, and then I want you to run for your life. Run in the opposite direction fast. No one wants a copy and paste, lazy as generic closer. I don't know who is teaching this kind of advice, but if that is the advice you're getting, okay, start running today. If you run today, by Christmas, you can still make it. If by Christmas you're still using templates, okay, good luck. So now you understand why I never had to struggle through interviews, because before I even get to the interview, the influencer already knows that I am the winning horse. And don't tell me, oh, I have no experience. I had no experience when I met Carl. I had no experience when I was doing all this. Each time I take out my shirt, I have no experience. That's why I take out my shirt. Okay, just kidding. That's not relevant. But you get my point. I had no experience. Okay. But that never stopped me. And no matter what team I was, whether I was in this team, whether I was in this team, whether I was in this team, yes, I'm committed to their success, right? Yes, I'm a winning horse. Yes, I put in the effort, I make the sacrifice, but I am never afraid of leaving any team. I'm not attached to any one of them. If anytime they need to go or I need to go, I am not afraid of going out there because I know I will make myself original. I know I will make myself good. This is why I'm always able to break through my income ceiling by cycling through better and better influences. How does this strategy look like to you now? How does this strategy make sense to you? Now, does this circle make sense? Now, do you see how my strategy works? Now, do you understand why my closers, landing influencers, quality, qualified influencers? Today, if any of them wanted to, they could just go out there and do this. Now you understand why. Now, compare this strategy for a moment to what you see all the 45,000 closers doing. And you tell me, which strategy are you going to use? You tell me. Because this strategy, I did not create this on theory. I did this for 3 years and I simply took what works, what doesn't work, and I put it into a system and I demonstrate it. This is as good as it gets. And here's a warning. It's not for me, it's for you. And this has happened so many times. Just a few weeks ago, I already saw a closer. Okay, I'm not going to say names because by doing this, you already damage yourself because everyone knows who the original is. One of you went to copy my cover photo. Okay. Another one, okay, I show bloody hell. I show my influencer, and then some of you went to go and pitch them. Why? Why so desperate? Go and find your own. And by the way, I'm using their accounts. Okay. So I can when you pitch them, I can see you pitching me. Come on, man. And then I confronted one of you. Okay, and this person said, "Oh, Sean, like no offense. It's just I didn't know what to post." Okay, one of them even went to copy Martine's copy, word for word. You won't believe it. 100% word for word. This girl went to copy Martine's copy, word for word. And that's when I knew that my students were doing the right things. I took it as a compliment. Okay, but for the lady, okay, she's committing career suicide because this kind of mentality, sure, today you might get away with it. Maybe nobody knows. Tomorrow you might get away with it. Maybe nobody knows. But you know something? You know that you copied. So you know that you don't have the substance. This will come through in the interview. This will come through in your tonality. So if you want to copy on, you want to continue copying, go ahead. Okay, this will only show people that the original guys have the substance. Okay, and the reason you copy is because deep down, you don't have the faith in you being original. Okay, so this is not a warning for me. Okay, this is a warning for you. I made the effort to share full transparency of who I close for, what I close. You can choose to learn, or then you can choose to go and pitch them. Okay, I took the effort to show you, to demonstrate. I already know because this is on the internet. Okay, there will be a small percentage. Okay, that is going to go and copy word for word. I know because I've seen it happen so many times over the years. Okay, if others want to do it, let them do it. Okay, but please, you don't do it. Find yourself. I even had a closer, he copied my post. Okay, this one where I'm sitting down, he went to the same photographer. He went to the same, he went to sit in the same way and put his fingers in the same way. What the hell, man? Okay, find yourself, be yourself, express the greatest version of yourself. Be proud of your experience. Some of you have an IT background, right? Some of you have, some of you are great parents. Some of you did some kind of marketing work before, right? Some of you do a certain sport, right? Express you, be you. They believe in yourself. Okay. If you want the PDF slides for today's training so that you can paste it on your wall, things like this, okay, remind yourself what it takes to be a six-figure closer. Okay, give me a note in the comments. Okay, I see Chris is live, so awesome to see you with us. Great to have you. Okay, give me a note in the comments. Okay, and then my team is going to give you the slides for today's trainings. Okay, so you can keep it in your pocket, and anytime you need inspiration, anytime okay, you just want to have a reminder, you can always refer to these notes. Okay, and if you know of a friend, okay, that I know that you already understood the message, okay, but if you know of a friend, okay, that really needs to hear this message because they are copying, you know, they are listening to theory and they have no idea how to express themselves, okay, send them this training, okay, invite them to our group, okay, tag them in the comments, okay, tell them that, hey, there's a fellow closer, okay, he's just like us, started from scratch, he's not a theory coach guy, he did this training, teach us how to express ourselves. Okay, do them a favor. Okay, and if you want my personal help, okay, to get on a call with my team and I on a no pitch, no risk strategy call. Okay, I don't do sales calls anymore. Okay, all my students, when they join my program, I didn't have to do a sales call with them. Okay, because I know I'm a closer, you are a closer. I don't want to do the whole dance with you, and talk to you about the weather in your country, build the rapport, and then do the whole selling thing. Like, I don't want to insult you because you are a closer, I'm a closer. You know how the dance goes. If you want to work with me, just be direct. If you don't want to work with me, just consume my free training. If you want to, okay, send me a DM, hashtag strategy in my Facebook Messenger. Okay, we're gonna get on a no pitch, no risk, one-to-one call. Okay, it's gonna be either with me or my team. We're going to look at your brand. We're going to look at your social media accounts. We're going to look at your overall strategy. Do you have what it takes to close remotely, full time? Okay, and here's the reality. Not everyone is going to make it. Essentially, this is an entrepreneurship journey. Okay, and entrepreneurship, it causes you to face yourself. Right? All the highs, all the lows, fears, the challenges, it causes you to face the deepest parts of yourself. So if you are not ready to do this at this point in time, okay, take your time, continue to train. Okay, but for those of you, you are ready to get more help, you're ready to get to the next level, go to my profile right now, my real profile, okay, not my fake profile. This Sean Lim is my fake second profile. Okay, go to my main one, send me a message, hashtag strategy, okay, and then we will move forward. Okay, comments, questions, feedback. If you're watching the replay at a later time, type it in the chat, send it to me, let me know how you're doing. Okay, and I hope that today's training, does today's training help? Does this model show you an actual formula? Are you clearer on how the game is played? If this was value to you, give me a hashtag value in the comments. Okay, otherwise just put your questions in the chat. Okay, send it my way. And I had fun making this. I had fun training you guys today. Okay, and I will see you in the next one. Okay, the next one, guys, is going to be about skills. Okay, last week was identity. This week, okay, is about the brand and strategy. There's one more piece, which is skills. At the end of the day, you are going to be tested. At the end of the day, it all comes out on the call. At the end of the day, your influencer is going to test you. Life is going to test you. Okay, so when that happens, you need your kung fu. Okay, you need your substance. You need your skills. Okay, without the skills, how are you going to set for influencers? How are you going to close for influencers? Okay, so skills will be for next week. Okay, and once you have all three, okay, you will have completed the whole system. Okay, and then you will be on your way to becoming a remote, full-time, six-figure closer. Okay, until next time, it's John Sena. Have a great day, and I will see you in the next training.